How to better understand your dog. A guide to canine communication. Just like people, dogs experience a wide range of emotions and they do their best to communicate them to us. But unlike humans, they can't use words. Instead, they rely on body language, facial expressions, sounds, and subtle behavioral cues to get their message across. The beautiful thing about dogs is that they don't fake how they feel. Whether they're feeling joyful, anxious, curious, or fearful, their body language often reflects their true emotional state. As a responsible and attentive dog owner, learning to read these signals is one of the best things you can do to build a strong, trusting bond with your pet. In this guide, we'll break down some of the most important signs to look for in your dog's body, focusing on key areas like the tail, eyes, ears, face, and overall posture. 1. Tail talk. The mood meter. A dog's tail is one of the most expressive parts of their body and often one of the easiest to interpret. It's a sign that they feel in control of the current situation. Low butt wagging. This typically means your dog is feeling friendly and playful. It can also indicate that they acknowledge your leadership and are showing submissive excitement. Low and slow wag. A slower wag at a low position often signals uncertainty. If your dog frequently tucks their tail, especially in familiar environments, it may be a sign of chronic stress or anxiety, and a vet visit could help rule out health issues. It can be a friendly sign, but in some contexts, especially paired with a stiff body, it may mean they feel threatened or are challenging you. A dog that blinks or winks might be signaling that they're at ease with you. If your dog stares intently at you, it could mean they want something: attention, food, or play, or it could be a mild dominance display depending on the situation. However, constant blinking or squinting could point to an eye irritation or other medical issue. Your dog might be waiting for guidance or trying to understand what's happening around them. High and vibrating or trembling. This can be a sign that your dog is asserting dominance or challenging your authority. Tucked between the legs. One of the most recognizable signs of fear or discomfort. 2. Eyes. The window to their soul. Dogs use their eyes in powerful ways to communicate. The more tightly pressed the ears, the more nervous your dog may be. Wide open and alert eyes. This usually means your dog is trying to get your attention. Puppies do this especially often when overwhelmed. Squinting, blinking, or winking. These are generally signs of relaxation and playfulness. Staring, sustained. Direct eye contact is rare between dogs and people unless a bond is established. 3. Ears. Subtle signals of emotion. You'll see this when a dog feels possessive, often around food or a favorite toy. Unlike tails, ears vary a lot based on breed, which makes them slightly harder to read. Still, there are some universal clues. If your dog does this, it's an invitation for affection, but don't force belly rubs if they seem tense or unsure. In a calm setting, it might be a request for attention, but if done repeatedly or during a standoff, it may be an assertion of dominance. Ears pulled back gently. This often indicates your dog is feeling submissive, cautious, or a bit anxious. Ears pinned flat against the head, a stronger signal of fear or discomfort. One ear tilted, especially the left. This can indicate wariness or attention to unfamiliar people or environments. Dogs often do this after an intense experience, like after meeting new dogs or hearing loud noises. Learning your dog's normal ear position will help you notice changes more easily. When a dog exposes their back, they're essentially saying, "I feel safe with you." When we pay attention to the subtle clues they give, we become not just better pet owners, but true companions. 4. Face expressions beyond the tail wag. Every tail wag, head tilt, or belly flop is a message. When you learn to speak your dog's language, your connection deepens and your ability to support them emotionally grows stronger. Dogs express quite a bit through their faces, and, while not as complex as human expressions, they can still say a lot. Yawning, often seen as a sign of tiredness, but in unfamiliar settings like the vet or dog park, yawning can actually be a sign of stress. Yawning after you do This is a sign of emotional connection. It's a behavior linked to empathy and attachment, licking their own nose or lips. While it could simply be food-related, it often indicates nervousness or uncertainty, showing teeth without growling. This is usually a territorial warning. 5. Body posture. The full picture view. Your dog's overall stance gives away a lot. It's often a combination of many smaller signals that make their intentions clearer. Belly exposed, lying down, or rolling over, a powerful sign of trust and submission. Paw placed on your leg or lap. This can have two meanings. Face resting on your knee or hand. This is a sweet and gentle sign of affection and a request for closeness. Full body shake, not after getting wet. This usually signals a dog trying to release tension or stress. Turning their back on you. Surprisingly, this is a huge sign of trust. Final thoughts. Understanding your dog isn't just about reading signals, it's about listening with your eyes, your heart, and your intuition. Dogs have rich emotional lives and are constantly communicating.